Hello everybody, welcome back to an episode of Trails Beyond the Horizon. In the last parts, I think we conquered, last parts, we took on a really, kind of a difficult fight with the Princess of Elzame. We also took on What's-Her-Nuts from Heyu. And then we also had another. We also had to contend with Yin, or Risha, I should say, and the Golden Butterfly, which is a fucking pain in the ass because Kevin's team sucks. Then after that, we headed off to the 8th domain where we conquered it, and that's where we left off. So last time I said that we had a monster extermination here. Yeah, we had to do. Well, I've already taken care of that because I found out that A isn't the highest rank in the garden, which I probably should have expected, but I guess I didn't really think of it. I didn't really think that far ahead. S is actually the highest rank, so I had to go back through all of the floors to finish off the objectives. That's what I was missing. That's where I was missing my S rank. So I had to go through all the floors and finish off all of the objectives I hadn't finished up until now. And then the monster extermination took me through the 7th domain. So I've already killed that. I've already finished off that monster. So that's already done and dusted. Upon reaching S rank, you'll get 2 SP. So I got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. I probably have like 16 SP for getting to S rank. So I did that. And all that kind of fun stuff. So we're not quite done with the garden yet though. There's that optional fight we gotta do too. So let's bang this one out real quick. And then we'll head back to the real world where we can continue the story. So, we also have to do the, I think I also have to do the, that's not what I wanted. I think we also have to do the, oh no, yeah. There's the 2, memento orbs we gotta review. So, number 8, number 9. I don't absolutely know who these are gonna cover. That's probably gonna cover What's-His-Nuts from Cold Steel, the professor. I don't know who the girl is. And I don't know who this is, so I guess we'll figure that out when we do those. But let's do this fight first, real quick. And then hopefully it's storming, so hopefully I didn't lose power. Otherwise, this is gonna suck. All right, what are we fighting with here? Oh no! Oh great! Time tap. That's not the Grendel I was expecting. Oh. Okay. Alright. I was expecting like the shadow, like the shadow Grendel, like we had to deal with before. I was expecting that, not the actual Grendel itself. Oh boy. Oh no. Alright. It's well. Alright. Do that there. In case he comes over here. Oh. Alright. Alright, Rain. Alright. Alright. Vaughn, fight yourself. I'm kind of worried because I don't know. He's definitely gonna have these S breaks, these S crafts. So I'm kind of worried about that. Fist to the sky! There it is. Correct! Yeah, he's gonna have all my abilities, probably. Alright. See if I can burn him. Ah, here we go. It's begun. Oh god. Oh! That! Alright. Whoops. I'm gonna go again? Love it. Here we go again. Oh boy. Well, I'm guardianed up, so it should be fine, right? Ah! Alright. That! Oh, nice one lasted. Correct. Alright. Woo! Come on! It's like right there, man. Like right there. Finish her off! Woo! Well! Alright. I killed myself. Sweet. Alright, that's out of the way. While we're also here, I want to... I have a shit fucking load of these. Okay. Let's fully enhance that. Heated roar. I didn't realize I had so many of these things. Oops. Mr. Boy. Mr. Boy. Mr. Girly Girly. Miss Girly Girly, I should say, excuse me. Do that, max your stuff out. Missy. I don't really use any of your arts. They're not, aside from this. I haven't really used any of them. Fee. Flaming Prayer has been my favorite my favorite craft from her because it's so helpful. What else can I do? Cobalt. I guess I could do that because that's useful too. Oh, you don't have any character skill stones? What the fuck? Mr. Guy. Mr. Other Guy. Well, you guys have like no. How do you have no character stones after all the time? After all the floors I've gone through. This I definitely want it leveled up. I don't really use these guys enough to know what skills I want to use the most. Alright, well, it is what it is, I guess, for now. Alright, so we got 2 memento orbs we gotta look at, so let's check those out. The Life of a Saint. Oh, this is... Wait. Is this, Life of a Saint? What is this? Could it... I don't think it could be a what's-her-thing. Because she already had one. What is this?
多分私が初めて聞いた。
Oh, it's Nina.
ルフィナ・アルジェント。守護騎士ではなかったものの、おばあ様の信頼も厚い聖杯の聖騎士。彼女が4歳くらいの私を見つけたのは、大陸辺境の荒野のど真ん中だったそうだ。その時、私はゼムリアの言葉とは明らかに異なる言語を喋ったらしい。今となっては私自身もそれを全く思い出せないのだが、おそらく私にこの世界での役目が定まった時に役割を終え失われたのだろう。ルフィナさんは私をアルテリアへと連れ帰り、おばあ様オレスティス法王に引き合わせる。異なる言語をたどたどしくしゃべる幼子。彼女はそれだけで全てを察し、庇護下に置いた。下典の一つ、火ありく時に唯一記された終焉の少し前に現れるという最後の聖女。私がそうかどうかは定かではないが、その娘は必ず外から現れるのだという。私が過ごしたのは聖室の箱庭、壮大聖堂裏手にある法王宮の聖なる中庭だった。私の存在は隠されたが、尋ねる者はそれなりにおり、たまに悪意を押し隠した者を見かけることもあった。この場所で私はおばあ様や他の人たちに導かれ、10年ほどお世話になることになる。どうやら私は昔から自分というものをあまり持たない娘だったらしい。ゼムリアの言葉はすぐに覚え、話している相手が望んでいるであろう言葉や態度を迷わず返す。そのことで聖女であると確信を深める人もおり、それはそれで己の役目にかなっているようにも思えた。だがおばあ様やルフィナさん、彼女の友人はまた違う意見のようだった。8歳の時、私は潜在的に持っていたらしい力を発現させた。アカシックアイ、最後の聖女が持つとされる銀色の瞳。それが最初に映し出したのは、ルフィナさんが見知らぬ青年を抱きしめ、微笑みながら事切れていく光景だった。私は絶叫して気絶し、目を覚ました時にはおばあ様に解放され、彼女の痛ましい顛末を知る。なぜこんな力を私が。そんな風に思わなくもなかったが、あのルフィナさんが私を見出したことに何らかの重要な意味は。そんな風に自らを納得させ、これ以降私は役目を進んで受け入れていくこととなる。与えられた非公式の権限で10歳から情報収集を始めることにした。総兵長のイスカリオという手足を自由に使えることが決まっており、彼らが集めてくる情報を目によって精査、終わりの兆候を注意深く探っていく。リベール、クロスベル、エレボニア帝国、気になる場所は多かったが、それ以上に私の目を引きつけてやまない地があった。この世界のゼムリア大陸のまさに中央に位置するカルバード共和国。さまざまな色が入り乱れる中、銀色の瞳は底知れぬうつろな白い歪みを捉えるのだった。そして14歳の時、おばあ様たちに別れを告げ、東方系貿易商の娘という立場で共和国入りをした。当初は無難な立場で動くつもりだったのだが、ある人の出世作を見て映画に興味を持ってしまう。さらにあろうことか、できたばかりの友人が勝手に私の書類を芸能事務所に送ってしまったのである。結果、予定とは大幅に異なる形で 役目を果たしていくことになりそうだが、法王芸家、そしてルフィナさんやその友人もなぜか反対はしないような気がした。使命に徹することに変わりはないが、まあこれもまた女神のお導きなのだろう。
Is that young boy Kevin? Didn't Kevin know Rufina? Who's this? Near something with a sifting count in a remote region there lived a girl once, in spite of her modest life, faced every day with a bright, cheerful smile. She lived under a dull gray sky amidst the rubble of a now crumbling building that had once been her hometown before the war. But in spite of all that, her flappable positivity, as bright as the color of her hair, served to cheer her up at the other usually sullen residents. Oh, is that Agnes?
おばあちゃんお得意の脱脂粉乳シチューだからちゃんと味わって食べてね。
おお、すまねえな。バーのシチューは絶品だからな。できれば肉入りだと思って嬉しいんだが。
贅沢言わない。みんなで普通の魔獣が枯れた時だけでしょ。あ、ナナイさん、これおむつの替えと小さい肌着がいくつか。おしゃぶりとガラガラもあるよ。お父さんたちが遠征で見つけたんだって。
ありがとうちゃん。こんなご時世にありがたいわね。さんたちにもお礼を。ってほら、よしよし。
いないいないばあ。うんうん、いい子でちゅね。
Sounds like Agnes. The girl was very devout, curious of the world, and quite studious. Although the cathedral was still in disrepair due to its remote location, she attended Sunday school there in a corner of the building that day. Is that Agnes? Maybe it's not Agnes.
はい、正解です。そろそろ中等課程では教えるところがなくなってきちゃったわね。本当だったらあなたには高等学校に進んでほしかったのだけど。あ、
それって本で読んだとこですよね。なんだかすっごく楽しそうな。いいなあ。私も友達とおしゃべりしたり、部活に
It's gotta be Agnes.
買い食いしたり。何よりいつか素敵な彼氏が欲し
い。やれやれ。
It's gotta be Agnes. As the evening sun began to tingling the dull sky a reddish color, the girl man returned home where her family was waiting for her. Before she went in, she'd always look up at an old sign that hung above the entrance. It seemed to have a picture of something on it.
おや、戻ったかい？珍しく寄り道しなかったみたいだね。
Who's that?
手を洗ったら飯にしよう。俺も今日は新入りの訓練でクタクタだ。
Maybe this isn't Agnes.
それと、ただいま、お父さん、おばあちゃん。
Who the hell is this? That doesn't seem like the president. Who the fuck is this? I don't think that's Agnes. Cause that guy definitely didn't seem or even sound like the president. Who the fuck was that? Oh, god damn. Now it's gonna bother me. Alright. Let's get out of here. We're done here. It's gonna bother me now. Alright. So, there's one thing we can do before we walk around here. Oh, by the way, when I was going through all the floors, I got some new costumes, so that's why she's wearing something different. Before I talk to anybody, if we go back to the ship, I believe we can buy something. So, hang on. Can I just... Yeah.
な行こうか。
Over. Hang on. Hold that thought. Hold the investigation. Hey, man. Oops.
利用なものをおっしゃってください。
I thought there was something we could buy here. Could have sworn we could have bought. Oh, wait a minute. Hang on. In the wrong spot. I need to go. There's a chest that we didn't grab. That's not where I wanted to go. There's a chest that we couldn't get to because that stupid boss fight got in the way. So hang on. Right here.
何かご用でしょうか。
Well, this is one of the things that you can get.
どうも。
And then there's one other thing out here. Over here. Hey, mans.
お伺い。またお越しください。
And then get this chest I wasn't able to get to before.
宝箱か。
このくらい楽勝なんだから。
No, I'm at a wall already.
これがなんて。
Ah, shit. Shit! Now I fucking up!
これがなんて。幽玄突破よ。サーチよ。
Mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm-mm.
これがなんて。幽玄サーチよ。
Oh. No.
これがなんて。幽玄突破よ。
Ah!
サーチよ。
Alright, there's that.
サーチよ。
Oh, God.
サーチよ。
Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm.
これがなんて。幽玄サーチよ。 サーチよ。サーチよ。
I'm the best hacker in the world. No one can compete with me.
これにてクリア完了ね。
I'm the best. I'm the best. Jabberwock. Alright. Alright. Now we can continue our investigation. The truck that was destroyed by the nuclear weapon. Its metal frame and glass clearly exposed at high temperatures have been melted into odd shapes. I'm still surprised that there's even structure still standing. You would think everything would be obliterated. Tough for you too, huh? Yes. Though everything has been reduced to ash, there are still traces of the lives that lived here. When I see them, I can't help but... we feel the same. They obliterated entire bloodlines in an instant. Compared to that, assassination's practically nothing. Right. Anyway, not to change the subject, but... you said you were being employed by Ashton, right? She may have shown us her resolve when she was accompanying her Highness, but... the Heiyus are really just trying to remain neutral here, aren't they? That's correct. Ashton is here on behalf of all the Heiyu simply to witness the events to come. As we have personal contract, I came to accompany her. Not even Heiyu has the right to make a judgment on what Professor Hamilton has done. And it's for that reason that I asked to join you. I swear not to interfere with your objective. Well, even if we were to refuse, that would certainly be nothing stopping you from following us. If nothing else, having her along would increase our number. That could work in our favor. Alright, I guess I don't mind. I'm glad to hear it. So, I know Heiyu wants to remain neutral and all, but is that something you agree with, Risha? Yeah. That's what's really important here. After all, you're not coming with us. Wait, you're not coming with us I think they missed the translation with that. I think you're not coming with us as a Zhang Zhao of Hayu. You came as yourself, right? Your situation is a little different than ours, but I'm sure it's been a while since you had a little autonomy, Risha. That's why we'd like to hear what you'd want to do. Having once lived as a Zhang Zhao, executing those deemed as a criminal is of course something I'm no stranger to. But as for what I think of the situation at present, I'm honestly not sure. The professor has acted against the providence of the goddess. That crime is far beyond a level that I can measure. Which is why I don't think I'll leave dealing with the matter to all of you. From there, I'll come to my own decision on the situation. So, that's what you're prepared to do, huh? Judge what's right from wrong? That's just like her. Perhaps she's the most fair witness of us all, in the sense that she has thus far not come to an answer regarding her thoughts in the matter. Yeah. Well, I'll think on your request, alright? Alright. And this used to be the inn, I think.
スーちゃん、この敷地の跡って。
ああ、世話になった宿か。言葉にならないな。
I think coming here has made it finally hit home. Creil village really is gone. I know I'll never hold a candle to the real thing, but I hope the footage I shot in the past can stand as a tribute to it someday. Oh, that's right. I heard you filmed one of your movies here. That I did. I wouldn't have imagined my wildest nightmares that something so terrible would have happened to the place, though. See, I chose to shoot here because I thought the scenery would act as a representation of our main character's youth. Huh. Didn't think you'd pay attention to stuff like that. Thought you were only interested in filming shootouts and car chases. Well, it's all about pacing and balance, my friend. They'll enhance even the most exciting of scenes. But I digress. The people of this village were unbelievably kind back then. Is that so? I could say the same. Everyone we met was so friendly. As someone who had the honor of seeing Creil's true beauty, I'm sure it remains in people's memories for generations to come. I feel it's my duty to pass down their story. We can't let it fade with the passage of time. I concur. Crime and tragedy will never disappear, but its effects have a way of slipping from the grasp of history. If you plan to do, as you say, know that I'll be cheering you on from the sidelines. Oh, that reminds me. When I was last here, I heard there used to be some mysterious stone statue in the outskirts of the village. It had already been picked up by the church by the time I came, but man, well, I wouldn't have given to catch a glimpse. Oh, we were just talking about that. Right, the statue. Funnily enough, I was actually one of the people involved in its recovery. What? Are you kidding me? Think you'd tell me what it was like? It'll go a long ways for Tor to help me tell Creil's story, that's for sure. It underwent a pretty thorough examination in the holy city of Arteria, but to be honest, we still don't understand everything about it. What we do know, though, is that it's different from the ones we found in the Empire. It doesn't exactly fit the definition of an artifact, either. It's been tentatively categorized as an animist relic from some sort of ancient Zemurian civilization, but you see, man, talk about an enigma. Thanks for giving me the scoop. Whatever it is, those who could tell the next generation about it are now gone. And knowledge like that is something else that can't ever be recovered. I pray a tragedy like this will never be repeated. Couldn't agree more. Hey, what you're trying to do here, Director, it's got my full support. Can tell it's gonna do a lot of good for the world. Man. This used to be the church. This was the chapel, right? Yeah, and it looks like the villagers visited pretty often, too. Blasphemy doesn't even begin to describe what happened here. Well, I'm glad to have the opportunity to visit as well, though I'm not sure it's suited for prayer at the moment. Truly, there are no words. See the destruction with my own eyes. I thought I'd already grieved for Creil and its people, but seeing the ruins in person, it's just it smells so much more palpable. In the truest sense of the word. I imagine those who made their way to the hillside felt much the same way. They must have steeled their resolve to step foot in the village, just as we did. And given the intel I received, I think they have an idea of who exactly those people were. Your brother and his bodyguard, and the Grolswider's very own icy hot duo, right? Doubt they had the same reason for coming here that we do. I've already informed my brother of my thoughts on the matter. I intend on leaving the rest in your hands. Do you all really mean to... Our objective is right before us. All we gotta do is finish it. And if your brother and his friends get in my way before we can, trust that we won't go easy on them. I prepare myself for whatever outcome that may come to pass. However, that's something I happen to learn on Nemeth Island. Sometimes there are things that can be gained only through clear and direct dialogue. And you, Father Kevin, someone in your heart, that's something you're hoping to happen, right? You give me too much credit. I pray that the goddess lights your way, Father Kevin, and that this affair will have a happy ending. I don't know. Way it's going?
この辺は確か小さな市場があったはずや。
最初から何もなかったみたいに。こんなのって。
Looks like there used to be a workshop here, and a market. It must have been a pretty lively place. I never really had a chance to visit. Yeah, it might have been small, but it was always so full of life. The stall owners were pretty generous with their freebies, too. Gave LP a whole bunch of stuff. Those apples were so juicy. I remember there were children I'd play with, too. Flashcar, Annie, Kent, and they had a little cat with them, named Nero. Staying here for almost a month gives us a lot of time to get to know the villagers. They were never anything but kind to us, honestly. Even treated us like family at times. I'd expect nothing less from a melting pot like Creil. They welcomed everyone who they met with open arms. Might have been their downfall, though. Although, after all, that's how a nuke and its catalyst ended up in their village. You mean a Genesis? I heard there were a few involved in incidents prior to the explosion. Like the case involving the ghouls in Creil. Then there was that mess with the Genesis in Langport, too. I can't help associating the Genesis with the woman waiting for us on the hillside. Who happens to be the very same woman who gave Ding a white replica. So, what do you plan to do, Ashen? I imagine a situation like this isn't exactly one a daughter of Heiyu's Liu family can afford to ignore. We intend to get our just dues, you can be sure of that. Though, for the moment, I think I'll wait and see how things play out. After all, it wouldn't make sense for Heiyu to interfere with your affairs. Not when Baba, Yi, and Kao have deemed your cooperation necessary. Interesting. Sounds like Heiyu's got plans of their own. Well, either way, we appreciate you guys not getting in our way. It means all we gotta worry about now is carrying out our goal. Though I guess there's a chance Risha might stick her nose in our mess. She's not actually a part of Heiyu, you know? But anyway, the rest is in your hands, Father Kevin. No matter the outcome, right? Man. This was a nice village, man. It's probably one of my favorite locations in the first game. Hey, girl. Marielle. Is this? Yeah, that's where it happened. Where Dingo shot his footage for the detonation. Yes. And where he made his last stand. I keep seeing it around, but this crystal stuff is... The terrain is said to have been instantly liquefied in the extreme heat of the explosion. It appears to have vitrified upon cooling. I think it's starting to dawn on me how cataclysmic the blast was. Yeah, never felt real before now, did it? You know, being here and all, kinda figured I'd start blubbing like a baby. Marielle. May not be able to use these photos in any official capacity yet, but hope someday people around the world see what really took place here. After all, that's my job as a reporter, to show the world the truth. I should have just told her to wait outside the village. Nobody will look down on you for crying, Marielle. Just try to push yourself, alright? I won't. Thank you. And... find it a bit difficult to admit, but the man who targeted this village frequented the same old haunt that I once did. Really? What he did here was despicable. Yeah. That this is the same village we visited 2 years ago still hasn't quite sunk in yet. The crimes he committed were vile indeed, even to a criminal like myself. So, what's your plan here? I mean, considering it doesn't seem like the society intends to do anything about the professor. I plan to see for myself what events take place here, be they good or bad. Which is why I'd like to go to the hillside with you, if you'll have me. I promise not to be a hindrance. Considering the society stands in the situation, I'm curious what you mean by see it for yourself. Well, I'm curious what you think of all this. Not the society, you. Yeah, I mean, given that you've helped us in the past, you're not just one of the society's worker bees. You have your own thoughts and feelings on things, right? Well, it's nice to hear you think so highly of me. In spite of the fact that I'm a former assassin turned enforcer. Let's see. Well, I'll say for now is I've taken a particular interest in Professor Hamilton of late. The professor? Can't imagine why. You see, she seems to have some sort of involvement in the family matters of a certain catty acquaintance of mine. What she has to say about the present situation and whether she contemplated her actions before taking them, I want to know the answers to those questions. A catty acquaintance. Is that Judah's grandmother? But that isn't your only reason for wanting to go accompany us, is it? Indeed, but considering my dear family has its own circumstances to consider at present, I can't divulge the particulars. However, there's a premonition of mine that I'd like to confirm. When she says her family, does she mean... No, maybe I'm overthinking it. All that being said, I have no desire to interfere with your mission, love. In the end, as long as I can hear her reasoning for doing the things she's done, that'll be enough. That doesn't change the fact that the church and the society have different goals here. Besides, we don't know what the other members of the society are up to either. Sorry, but I'll need to think on this. Kevin not making a split-second decision? He seems to have reasons for his reservations. Well, one can never be too careful these days. But I suppose that prudence of yours is what makes you such a fascinating knight. Very well, but if you'll do allow me along, know that I'll spare no effort in assisting you. Come find me when you've made your decision. Swin, Nadia. Once we're done here, we should go talk with the others. Good idea. Still gotta give Risha and the Golden Butterfly our answer, after all. Knew what I was walking into, but this is just beyond words. The professor's trying to guide us to some sort of understanding, something bigger than what happened here. Oh boy. Alright. Let's gather the crew. Doesn't look like the Princess or Ashton plan to intervene again. As far as Risha and the Golden Butterflies offer, well, it's best to be prepared. Got a feeling there's gonna be trouble down the road. Long after that, everyone got in the center of the village. Kevin let the group know that they were planning to head out to the final destination. It was then that they responded to the pair's offer. Let me cut the chase. Risha, Golden Butterfly. We're accepting your offer. You can help us make our way to our objective. Figured as much. You have my gratitude, Kevin. As I said earlier, however, I may not be able to aid you in your final task. Oh, that's no issue. If you need an extra hand, I'd be more than willing. Although I do plan on hearing the professor out at first. But as soon as everything's begin to go awry, I'll be ready to take her down. Yeah, that's fine with me. To be honest, though, it's people that she's with that I'm most worried about. The greatest swordsman in Elzane, a master of gemstone arts, and 2 Sigma wielders. You believe you would struggle against 2 dominions at once, do you? Even with your skills? As for the Crown Prince and the bodyguard, the former's true strength is unknown to us, and the latter is more skilled in the sword than I am. My brother is a master of the gemstone arts, even among our family. You are right not to underestimate him. But perhaps the largest problem we face is the simple fact that we cannot predict how well prepared the professor is. Yeah, those masked guys might be somewhere else right now, but who knows what other tricks she has up her sleeve. Seeing as you've got both Risha and Golden Butterfly on your side, though, I imagine you'll be able to deal with pretty much anything. Agreed. And I'll be giving you guys backup with everything I've got. You won't hear any objections from us. We decided to see this through to the end after all. Got a lot of mixed feelings about this, but it's the only way to figure out what she's really up to. I kinda wanna tag along too. Yeah, I feel ya. Sounds like the sort of event I could use for inspiration. Unfortunately, what lies ahead is not a place for outsiders like us.
マリエル？ケビンさん、改めてお願いが。
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. It's the time shit again! That's Creil when it wasn't blown up.
ここは白い花、そばの畑。
ほらケント、アニーも早く来いよ。
待ってよ、ラシカル兄ちゃん。ネロもおいで。間違いない、クレイユ村だ。通常動力通信、無線動力ネットワーク、合わせて MK の衛星通信波も検索開始。3系統から検知成功。対ハッキング用検知プログラムも同時起動。問題なし、問題なし、問題なし、問題なし。現在時刻と位置座標を確認。必要歴1208年10月15日11時45分、カルバード共和国ビシーグクレイユ村。ルーファス、ナディア、スイ、ケビンもどこに行っちゃったの？
Oh, this is trippy. This is what Creil used to look like, man. Man. To think what could have been.
もうすぐ収穫祭ね。
同じだ。前に来た時と何がどうなってるの？
Yeah, there's the inn. This is what could have been, man.
そっちじゃないよ。
This is what could have been.
お、いたいた。ケント、自分で捕まえてみろよ。
頑張る。二人とも気をつけてね。転んだらびしょ濡れになっちゃうよ。
She sounds too old as a kid.
遊んだのとは違う子たち。アニーにケント、ラシカル。1年と数ヶ月分大きくなってるんだ。あ、こんにちは。わあ、旅行者のお姉ちゃん？
俺たちよりちょっと年上？あれ？でもどこかで見たような。
あ、言われてみればその左右の瞳の色って。去年遊んでくれた。私はこれって夢？でも行ったことなかったけど、リンゴさんから聞いたのと同じ。
Is that Marielle? Hey, it's Marielle. She's stuck here too.
え？また新しいお姉ちゃん？おお、ラピスさん？どうしてマリエルが？ナディアたちはどこなの？わかりませんよ。でもここクレイユ村ですよね。
なんだなんだ。
旅行者みたいだけど。
すみません、お騒がせしちゃって。 前にも見た過去史。もしかしてこれは。
Ah, time jumping again. Oh boy. We're back in the present.
おったぞ。
ラピス、いつの間に。
みんな。今の。もう心配したよ。いきなり目の前からいなくなって。マリエルさんもね。それで手分けして探そうとしてたんだけど。
そうですね。5分くらい経っていると思います。
まるで神隠しのようだったが、一体何があったのかね。
それは。順に説明するね。去年の10月15日、9ヶ月近く前の日付ですか。反応兵器が爆発した。ちょうど1ヶ月くらい前かな。
しかもラピスちゃんだけやなくてマリエルちゃんも同時にか。
過去に言っていた。本当にそんなことがあるのでしょうか。
何らかの改ざんの可能性はある。でもログもちゃんと残ってるわ。あの子たちの声も息遣いも本物としか思えなかった。そっか。もうあの子たちはいないんだね。やっとどういうことなのか分かった気がする。
そうか。
ルーちゃん、ラシカル君だけは無事だけどね。
不幸中の幸いっていうにはあまりに悲しくはあるけどな。
そっか。無事だった義士の女の人もいるみたいだけど。11時55分だ。発射時刻の1時間前。そろそろ実況が始まりますね。
ああ、ちょうどいい頃合いやろ。
そっか。行くのね。フェリちゃんたちも行った丘陵の一番上にね。
できれば発射前にたどり着いて話を聞かせてもらいたいからな。
あと過去にシフトする直前、あっちの高台が白く光るのを見たよ。多分例のレプリカじゃないかな。そうなると用意しはった人が待ち受けてるのは確実やろね。
そしてエルザイムの方々に守護騎士のお二人もきっと。
さっき言いかけてあんなことになっちゃいましたけど、できれば私も。
ああ、悪いけど。
いや、構わないのではないかね。
ルーファスさん。
我々はサルバットで彼女に誓ったはずだ。何か分かったら必ず教えると。
何か分かったらちゃんと教えるから。そのくらいいいよね、ケビンさん。
ああ、約束する。可愛い子ちゃんには弱いんだよな。
そして発射が近づいているためか、何かが不安定になっているようだ。そんな中、ラピスが訪れていた過去に彼女も迷い込んだ意味。ブラッド君の代わりかどうかはわからないが、立ち会う資格があるのではないかね。
たく、確かに思わへんでもないですけど。で、マリエル・エーメ記者、目背けたくなるような場面を見届けることになっても構わへんならやけど。
はい。
も連れて行ってください。
うんうん、決まりだね。
まあこのメンツなら道中の心配は無用だろうしな。
一緒に行こう、マリエル。
ありがとうございます、皆さ
頑張れというのは筋違いかもしれんが、それぞれ悔いのないようにな。
気をつけてね。あと打ち上げはちょうど南東だから。エイドスのご加護をせめて見届けさせていただきます。私は天上聖母の導きを。リーシャもよろしく頼んだわよ。
ええ、任せてください。
今日この日、皆様が赴かれるのはアルーシャの采配にも思えます。おそらく闇を覗き込みながらも前へ進み続けた皆様にしかかなわぬ役割。そしてそれは博士も同じなのでしょう。どうか運命を知る方に皆様ならではの言葉をぶつけていただけると。
皇女様、わかったよ。
やれやれ、どこぞの女公爵さん並みに末恐ろしい娘はんやね。
期待には添えへんでしょうけど、俺なりの流儀は貫かせてもらいますわ。
There we go, off to the hillside. Boy. So this area got caught in the explosion too. Yeah, we actually came here 2 years ago on a picnic. Even back then it was rocky, but it was barren. It wasn't barren like this. The terrain's definitely seen some alteration, yes, and I'm also seeing a few signs of heat damage. The extent of the destruction is truly astonishing. That bomb had to have been more powerful than even McBurn. I would assume as much, especially in terms of range. Kinda bonkers that you guys wouldn't make that comparison so casually. So, that's the replica, is it? We should get moving. We have less than an hour before the launch. Let's hope we make it before then. I'm sensing a few enemies farther in, but I'm sure we'll be fine, especially with this team. Misha, go to Butterfly. We'll be counting on you. I'm not holding anything back. I don't intend to disappoint. I'll make sure to back you up, Marielle. Just watch your step, alright? Thanks. Sweet! Alright, I'm gonna wrap it up here. When we come back, we will climb the ruined hill. So, hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you then. Later.